Hello again, luckyDminor with 4-player chess free for all. Still trying to reach 2,300 ranking points. Today I only got, yesterday I only got third place. Let's see if I can do a little better today. So red is opening with a knight's pawn, and I'm with my king pawn, and green with the queen's pawn. Okay. Fianchetto, horse comes out, horse comes out. I bring this horse out in order to block that diagonal here, so I can also push that pawn if I want to. Okay. Blue's coming towards me, I'm blocking with blue. And green is already trading bishops. I like that. That helps me if green and red are reducing their items. Okay, fianchetto and a threat to the red rook. And green starts to go for promotion. Blue already moves his king, tries to turtle in that corner. I start pushing my pawn to stop green. Okay, and I develop my bishop to have an attack towards the green king with moving my knight. King castles and goes to security. And red immediately attacks the green castling position. Okay, so as I always say, castling, especially to the left side, is not the best idea very early on. King position can get weak very fast. Okay, and blue is playing slow. He is just playing defensive, securing his king, not doing anything, not supporting green. So also that is a little questionable here, I believe. I develop my second bishop, having an eye on that pawn, which is only defended by the queen in the moment. And green is trying to secure his king position. Let's see if red knows en passant and uses it. Well, possibly he knows it, but he doesn't want to do it. Also, his king position, of course, is weakened if he starts a fight here. So in this case, good for green, but still there is a future threat for his king, very easily initiated by green if he wants to. Okay, blue also starts now pushing pawns. I bring out my queen in order to attack that pawn, which is only defended by the queen, and now double defended by me. He defends with the knight, and the knight moves over. Is this defensive to protect his own king? I do not think so, especially since this bishop already has a possibly discovered attack on that rook. This is more likely an offensive move to check green. And whenever he checks green, I can attack here and threaten to take that queen. Okay, blue's pushing pawns. I'm attacking that knight to distract green. Possibly he then doesn't see the other attack from red. He does. He secures his king, but now I can win the knight. Also now red can, of course, give a check with his queen. So this king move doesn't help at all for green. And red does. So now I have a choice. Do I just take the knight? Or do I threaten to take the queen? Of course, taking the queen seems to be much better. But since it's protected, I will also lose my bishop. And basically, I do not want to trade my items away. But since blue is kind of passive and we may possibly have a chance to mate green, and then red and yellow possibly are also strong against blue, I think it's better to go for the big thing here. Okay, king goes to the corner. Queen comes closer. What is the queen doing there? Well, threatening to take that pawn. Threatening to mate from here if I would support that. Well, threatening to check from there. But that would at least need some trust in me that I don't take that queen, but I wouldn't. Okay, blue is just pushing, so he lets green die and plays selfish for himself, which is of course okay if you want to do it. I wouldn't recommend it. Okay, I take the queen. Oh, is this a mouse slip? Why is green not taking my bishop? Possibly a mouse slip. I don't know. Maybe if green sees this in YouTube later, he will comment on that. Oh, I know what green was thinking. So if he would take, blue would do something. Red would check. Blue would possibly go for a queen, and I could deliver mate here. So that's why green was not taking my bishop. So with that move, he's protecting. Well, no, it doesn't make a difference. Well, maybe he thought that then red would not dare to take here because the bishop could retake. Maybe that was his plan. Using my bishop for his knight's defense. Red has trust in me and does it anyway. And blue goes for the queen and I go for the mate. So of course in this case the 20 points are much better for me than the 9 points from the queen. And also being partners with red is against a strong blue much better than taking his queen and allowing green to survive and allowing blue to be strong. So this is much better strategy from my point of view. Okay, and red swings over. Well, is red now starting to attack me here? Or is he planning to attack blue? Let's see what blue does. Okay, blue blocks and attacks the queen. So what am I doing now? So red is under attack. I do not have anything to attack green. Well, I could sack my queen, but I don't want to do it, of course. So I do not have anything to attack red. And I'm not sure if I want it at this point, since blue is the strongest material-wise on the board. So I do not want to attack red. And I do not have a direct attack on blue in the moment. So I just bring my king to safety and protect that pawn so that red does not get any bad ideas here. Red moves back, still keeps possible tension on that pawn, but I don't really think he's threatening me. He's now attacking that pawn. So if I could attack blue somehow, this could work out positively. But I have to bring my items back. My bishop couldn't really move there. My queen cannot really move there. And I bring my bishop back into the game. I also intentionally at this point, sorry red, I keep my queen there. Because whenever blue would go on that diagonal, I could mate red and I would have 50 points and would win the game. So I keep my queen there just to keep that thread open. So whenever queen does that or that, or even knight goes away and opens the bishop lines, so many possibilities where blue could attack that diagonal. So I keep my queen there as a strong threat for red. Also, with moving here, I'm attacking that pawn, but that's really not my interest here in the moment. Okay. Red is developing his knight, but he is not stopping that threat. But blue doesn't see it or does not want me to win, so he doesn't move his items accordingly. But he is attacking the red queen, so I could now take that pawn. But do I want just for a single pawn? My bishop would not really make any other sense there. Would I want to break the partnership with red and tell him, look, I'm a threat to you, watch out? No, I don't want to. So I just develop my pawn at this point and may go for a queen here. Red brings his queen back. Again, I have to watch my king. But unless the queen would be here, then if blue would go there, the queen could mate me. But as long as the queen is in the background and blue can only go into the foreground, I'm not threatened here. Okay, blue pushes a pawn, threatens the next attack on the queen. So blue really tells me here, I'm attacking red, so join my attack. Yeah, I'm waiting, but I do not want to make it for cheap. Okay, now red knowingly or unknowingly defended that field. So the threat is no longer available in the moment. Queen is attacked. Well, possibly he only wanted to attack that pawn, to protect that pawn. I just go on for queening. Okay, and red is now offering trade with the blue queen. I'm of course happy when they do that. I think that's not a smart move by red. Basically, I believe he has not seen that I'm kind of a threat for him. He still thinks that we are teams against blue, and we're not only teams, we are in free for all. So he loses a queen, blue loses a queen, and I win a queen, and now I'm up in material. So now I have to be careful, because now red and blue may decide to swing over and team together against me. So you always have to watch out when yourself getting stronger in the end game or in the middle game. Then teaming behavior may change. Oh, what's blue doing? Sacrificing his only left queen for a knight? Why is blue doing that? Is he only playing for second? I don't understand that move. I cannot mate red immediately. I even could check blue here. So I think that's not a good move. But I don't check here. I just go over there. I see that red is very vulnerable, and I still have enough points to win the game with just another checkmate there. So I just go for that checkmate, and this is nearly not really defendable by red. He takes the queen. Could he have done something else? Well, he could sack his rook, but it wouldn't help for long. So basically, there's nothing he can do. So he just takes that queen. I do the checkmate, and game over. So in this case, of course, I could have played on and could have tried to keep blue below the points of red. But I think that's unfair. Even though we have been a team at the start, we should not team now and try to favor one player over the other. So blue is the second last player in the game, and he earns the 20 points if I claim win. And that's what I do, and red is only on third place here. But as you see and always know, second or third place doesn't really make a difference. So me winning the game was the goal, and that was what happened here. And now I'm at 2277, so pretty close to 2300 already. So I'm approaching. I'm very happy about that. Thank you for watching, and have a nice day.